jokes, bringing all that flair. Brett keeps us laughing, so pull up a chair. We'll talk about it all, from faith to the grind. Josh and Brett on the mic, they're one of a kind. Joey's ghosting once again, but we don't mind. Tune in every week, you never know what you'll find. Parless Projects, the show you gotta see. Thursday nights at 9, we're where you wanna be. With Josh and Brett, we got that chemistry. Live without Joey, but full of energy. Had less brings the truth with a twist and turn. From heavenly thoughts to lessons learned. Josh cracks us up with a humor that burns. Brett's laugh is the fuel everybody yearns. Keeping it real with a faith that shines. They deliver wisdom time after time. Joey's absence is add to the mystique and rhyme. Josh and Brett got it covered just far less projects. The show you gotta see. Thursday nights at 9, we're where you wanna be. With Josh and Brett, we got that chemistry. Live without Joey, but full of energy. Pull it up,
Welcome to Pod Bless Podcast, where we're a few fellas that get together to share a little bit in our Christian faith, but more so, try to tickle your funny bone with our funny words. I'm one of your hosts, Josh Williams.
I'm Brett, and eating chips.
And I'm Colin, and also eating chips.
And we got Noah over on the ones and twos, staying quiet as he can be, like a little church mouse, if you will. But thanks for tuning in with us. We really appreciate you being a part of our show. This is episode 199.
Oh, we did the same thing.
Oh, you guys are cute. What is that?
That's a hand cramp.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
that's
that's
amazing.
intense.
Is that your left or right?
That's my left.
Sorry about your cramp. I'm taking a Snapchat of it. You can see the line in it. Try. Nope, you did it. But yeah, welcome to the show. We really appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're live with us through Facebook and Twitter and TikTok, and actually, we're not on Twitter live. Instagram, no, not live on there. Twitch, that's the other one. The purple app, as they say on TikTok.
We're on twerk.
But if you're joining us live from any of those platforms, we really appreciate you being a part. Make sure to comment in. We do read your comments, and we do have you to be a part of the show with us. We will involve you in some of our bits. If you have some ideas, you can throw them out with us. So please, we welcome you to be a part of the show. How has your all's weeks been going? I know, Brett, you're celebrating a little bit right now. Where's your necklace?
Oh, it's behind me.
Oh, gotta whip that sucker out, bro. Brett's Notre Dame. What do they call them? A Notre Damies? Notre Dame? Dameits? Nope, can't say that, right?
The Fighting Irish?
There you go. How do you feel that your Fighting Irish won tonight?
I feel pumped up.
Good.
We had
You
the
seem overly excited. I feel pumped up.
we had the loudspeaker on playing "I Can Feel It Coming in the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins.
That's hilarious. You and Cooper? Or?
Yeah.
By
Yelling
we,
at-
I mean me and my 5-year-old son.
We were jamming.
He's 7.
Oh, 7.
What's going on, Matt Barber? Thanks for commenting in.
But yeah, big win. On to the next one. It just so happens to be on Thursday night, so
You won't be here for the 200th episode.
I will not be here for the
Unless we
200th.
cancel. We might push it out a couple weeks so we can make it a really big deal. I'm sure Joey's going to get sick again. So
He texted him before the show because he's been talking a lot of crap on social media lately.
Oh, on social media?
No,
Oh.
just texting me.
Oh, that's your
But-
social media texting.
More private media.
Private media, yeah. But so I texted him and told him how bad the SEC was, and he's like, "I didn't even watch the game." It's funny. He's going to be so sick, but then he's going to come up here and preach an hour-long sermon on Sunday.
Too sick for the show. If you can notice, let's see. I'll bring it over to me a little bit. It's on both sides of the screen. We can push it either or. It's a little bit of our logo. Our good friend Dustin Clark
He actually did both of these.
Yeah, he made Brett's necklace with 3D printing, and he's also made us this light up. It flashes light color and stuff. It's actually illuminated right now, but we really appreciate him doing that. Get a hold of him at DNL Photography to
He has a Facebook at Dustin Clark.
3D printing.
No, I don't
Oh.
think it's 3D printing, but I think it's just his name. If you message him, he'll hook you up. He
Yeah,
can-
or message us and we'll get you in contact with
Yeah.
him, and we'll go from there. But yeah, he's really doing some neat things with 3D printing, and he does photography, and he does advertisement, social media stuff. A lot of great stuff going on. You can get in contact with him. Free promo, or he gave us stuff, so I guess it's not free, but. But yeah, Dustin Clark, you need to check him out. He's got a lot of fun things going on. We really appreciate that, Dustin. When I send you a clip of this video of me saying that to show you we are appreciative of what you made us. But yeah, so Notre Dame won. That's great. Joey's sick, just as good. If you heard the new song that Brett made at the intro, it was actually talking about how Joey's not going to be here and how we're here, though, and we're making the show work. And we're going to bring the funny
Should we throw it out to our fans? My idea. See what they think about it.
about the song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can ask them. I mean, there's
What do you-
all two there.
Both of you.
I actually should share it, too, while we're
What do you think about
ROGC
what?
Got a comment rolling in? Or?
co-host next week.
Oh, Randy. Mm-hmm. Matt and Randy will be the co-host next week. So on the 200th episode, nobody from Pod Bless. It's Colin and Matt and Mike.
The most viewed episode is when we're all gone.
It happens that way. We'll get our best co-host that we've ever had and throw them on.
So we've been farting around with some AI songs recently, making AI songs, and we were talking about it'd be pretty funny to make not AI, but a real, very real Pod Bless music video to one of our songs.
I feel like it's our next step. We're starting on our fifth year now. We've got 4 years under our belt. We need to up the game.
I just think it'd be funny to literally not make it good, but
Make it bad
No,
on
I told
purpose.
you we got to do the the early 2000s emo music video.
I'll
all
get a
wear
wig.
wigs. Yeah.
There. Where are you? All that good stuff. That could be a lot of fun. Me and Randy pretend we're one of the main guys, or two of the main guys, for that matter. Yeah, yeah. We could definitely work something like that out for the 200th episode. That would be even funnier. They just pretend to be us, and we're not even here, and they just try to imitate our amazingness.
it's really non-replaceable. Like they can't
It's true.
replicate what we do.
But it would be fun to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything going on for you, Colin? How's your hand doing, Noah? You all still cramped up? You're good now?
He almost died today.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't tell you guys. I almost died today. You know, you say that a lot. That's like one of your catchphrases. Yeah.
No.
When you're allergic to eggs,
Yeah, I know. Almost
Nothing
killed
big,
him.
though? Got the Christmas stuff taken down?
Yep, all the Christmas stuff's taken down.
Yeah. I tried to today, and I just had too many other things I was doing, and I was like, it's not happening.
I'm a little bit torn
Yeah?
because Notre Dame's on quite the run with my Christmas stuff up.
That's what did it. Yeah. You need to leave it up till the bowls are over.
They won what tonight was the Sugar.
Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
The Sweetie Bowl.
They did it for the city. Really, they did it for the city of New Orleans.
They did it because of the terrorist attack.
Yeah, they dedicated that win to the
Gipper.
city. I made that up.
Somebody was talking about that earlier about the terrorist attacks and how, or if they were linked, the two that happened.
Yeah.
Because there were two military guys that were associated with each other, and that one guy blew up a Tesla truck.
Yeah.
But luckily, the Tesla truck was so good
Withstood
that
it.
wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't let it. Yeah, they're like, yeah, this actually kept it from doing that.
It can't drive in sand, but it can take explosives.
We laugh at bad things. I learned that from editing the last video. I was like, oh my gosh, we laughed so much about that guy dying. I mean, it was a weird way to go.
Oh,
but-
the bear falling.
yeah, the bear
no.
falling.
I mean,
The fallen bear.
what can you do?
Yeah. Well, I know what you can't do. You can't
Really?
charge a bear.
We're doing your Pod Blast, so have that ready.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't decide on it.
Well,
did
that
we?
was the funniest one that we found. So
I was.
Yeah, Yeah, just have it pulled up in the background. You know. But yeah, well, congratulations.
Yeah, it's been a good week for me.
That's a cool necklace. You're gonna have to start wearing it.
To
Maybe
work
that's
and
gonna
stuff.
bring extra luck to the store. You see it good? Yeah. It's thick. It's heavy.
It really is.
I think
It's
there's
way-
gold underneath the plastic.
That would be awesome.
Because Notre Dame does use gold in their helmets, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Anyway,
Hey, we have 9 viewers.
we do. We're busting it out, brother.
2 of them are us.
Want to jump into my segment?
Sure.
You got my music? No.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
Sure I'm getting my stuff all pulled up correctly here. There we go. So for my segment tonight, I have been researching a little bit today, and I had like 3 or 4 different fun ones that I was going to try, and this one seems to be the one that will probably hit well with our viewers and will hit well with us. But I was going to do, so let's just, I guess, jump into this way. Viral videos, viral sensations. It's all the rage. It has been for over a decade. Getting famous on a video platform just for the sake of doing something silly, and then everybody tries to imitate it. Right? If you're out there viewing, what's one of your favorite viral sensations that are out there that you like to watch over and over and over and over? We did one last week where we did the we listen and we don't judge. That's a viral sensation. We tried that one out. That's one I really enjoy watching every time I see it pop up.
Yeah.
'Cause usually somebody says something really scandalous.
I was like, why is my phone going to die?
Oh yeah, my battery's so dead. So what are some viral sensations you guys can think of? I know we got the ice bucket challenge used to be a thing like 5 years ago.
Did anybody ever donate to ALS for that?
I never knew anyone to donate except
There's-
for a bucket of ice on their head.
Yeah,
Probably famous people
maybe,
for
yeah.
the tax cut. But yeah, all the people that tried to get me to do it, I'm talking, I can't eat this. Everybody that tried to get me to do it was like, I nominate Josh. I look back on Facebook memories and like, he tagged me in this. I didn't even know that he challenged me. I didn't do it. What's Matt saying here?
The Macarena.
The Macarena, was that a viral sensation to do?
And
I guess
man-
technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody does it. My kids do it now.
Macarena.
Rosemary,
East Coast DIY.
East Coast DIY. I'm not sure about that. Is that a viral sensation? That sounds kind of risky. I don't know.
It sounds kind of made up.
It sounds like a gang in East Coast DIY.
There's a sign to it. We just don't know it.
Yeah. I don't know how you would do it for the East. Yeah, her name's Blue.
Is this Noah was doing it earlier?
Oh, man. But yeah,
One of my favorites is the I just went down a rabbit hole earlier.
yeah.
Was the people that are laying in bed next to their spouse, whatever partner. They put like a stool underneath of them, and they just look like they're being possessed. You know how like in the movie, what was that?
The Exorcist.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Where she's just like in the bed and she's like hovering with her head back. They do that and then like wake their person up and
Oh, jeez.
and they freak out. Like most people just push them over.
I would freak out. Somebody would be hurt.
What is she saying?
Anything renovation, she's amazing.
Oh, I'm not sure. East Coast DIY, anything renovation.
Oh, that's
I guess that's the person
that does the
Oh, okay.
renovation. Yeah. Okay.
We'll have to check that out.
But
Yeah,
that's my favorite
possession.
one.
That's
Yeah,
a fun.
my favorite.
I feel like if I tried that, Kelly wouldn't even wake up. I'd have to be like, Kelly.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would be hard to wake up.
Like I would fall for it. I would wake up and be like, "Oh God!" and run and get the kids and just get out of the house.
Knowing what we've talked about, you wake them up at 3:15.
She's rebuilding a hurricane disaster home. It's
Oh.
viral. Oh, nice. That's a good one. That's way better than Tide Pods.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch those videos?
I never watched a
Me
kid
either.
eat a Tide Pod. All I heard was people like, "This is a viral
Yeah, that's-
sensation." I'm like, I've never seen it.
to see how long you can keep the isn't it to see how long you can
They just eat
Keep
them.
it
Or
in
like
there, or they-
splat them in their
I
mouth.
thought they were just eating them.
Yeah,
Like-
putting them in their mouth and chewing them. You're not supposed to swallow it. It's the visual of like it busting and like but then kids were swallowing it and getting sick and
Yeah.
because it's
it's like
chemical.
the one it's like the one chip challenge too. That was a big one
We
for
did
a
that
while.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that for our 100th episode?
Yeah.
We did it around then, I think.
was gonna
Brad
say, I
and
remember you
everybody,
guys doing
Seth. That was horrible.
That was horrible.
I'd never want to do
There's
that
still
again.
one in there.
Yeah, there's a one chip. Colin. You could do
You don't
it.
have anything to do tomorrow. Oh, well, kinda.
You won't be wanting to do anything
I
for
was
a
gonna
day.
say, I'm
At
good.
least.
So in line with that concept of viral challenges, what I see my cousins do, they did one with our family. I didn't even know I was part of it. They we had the Christmas party back home, and they were like, "Hey, everybody, we're going to take a picture." So then they're like, "Well, we want the immediate family first." So it was my aunts and uncles, and then they brought in their spouses. And like my dad's picture was there because he's passed, and so my mom was holding my dad's picture, and my aunt's husband is passed, so she was holding his picture. And then the kids came in behind them, and then their kids came in behind them, and then it was just everybody kept getting in. Well, it was a video the whole time, and everybody's just like smile, and then do it again, smile. But they were videoing the whole
Yeah.
process, and then they played a specific song with it. It was really heartwarming and nice, and she
cool.
edited it down. I was like, that's a good. So I was a part of a viral sensation that didn't take off, but for everybody else it did. Anyway. So we're going to look at viral sensations that way, and let's try to figure out what's the next viral sensation. So we're going to go through a list of different things that possibly could work. Maybe we can tag Pod Bless onto it so that they're like, "You're the Pod Bless challenge," and we can be like, "Ah, yeah, we can get famous that way." So if you're out there listening and you have an idea of what would be a great viral challenge that we can put our name on so that we can get famous, because this is the year of money. Pod Bless is in year 5. This is a year of making some money. We're going to do it. We're going to be successful that way as opposed to just in our wives' hearts. We're so proud of you guys. So I'm going to read off. Let's see. So we got a few different ones here we could put our name on. We could call it the Pod Bless Sock Swap Challenge.
I don't.
Yeah, I
don't
couldn't
know.
get
I-
behind that.
That's good.
Morally, I don't agree with this one.
I mean,
Yeah.
it could be. Well,
It's so disgusting.
you gotta pick the right people. You gotta look to see who might have good socks on. But this is an idea of randomly trading socks with someone nearby and film the process and show off the oddest socks you can receive. Now I do think about this because my wife does have a lot of socks with holes in them. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a doctor. Like, we can afford new socks. But she just gets used to, just like anybody else, like us wearing old underwear. I'm sure you guys wear underwear that's got holes in it. It's like, man, I should really throw these away, but we don't do it. So yeah, the Pod Bless Sock Swap Challenge. Who wants to take the next one there? Anybody got that pulled up?
I'm gonna.
you didn't send us the.
Oh yeah, it's the
Yeah.
next page.
Yeah, it's the next one.
Oh, there's 4 photos.
Yeah, there's
I like the silent argument one.
the silent argument.
Yeah.
So it's Pod Bless silent argument.
Yeah, and just people just like in the middle of the street, just like like freaking out, not making a single
We,
word.
we could pretend the podcast is muted, and that's
Yeah.
how we get it started. We have a silent argument where we mute our mics, and everybody's like, "Hey guys, we can't hear anything," and be like, "No, this is the new challenge." Oh, Kelly tuned in right for me to say she has holes in her socks.
Name it, claim it.
Name it, claim it.
Socks will be Josh's serial killer trophy.
That is very serial killer esque.
So silent argument. I feel like doing the silent argument thing would be like iffy because then you would start trying to do sign language as opposed to like miming stuff. Because I would start using bad words and stuff, not meaning to.
He's getting into a silent argument, but he's trapped in a glass box.
The mime silent.
Yeah.
argument.
That could be that one actually could work for us. I think doing that with the show, muting the mics and have us all yelling at each other. And luckily, hopefully be muted. Hopefully Noah literally mutes the mics for us to do it. What's the next one you want to go with, Brett?
I like the pet personality swap.
Pet personality swap?
Yeah, so owners dress like their pets and act out what they think their pet would do or say.
Oh, that would be terrible for me. I'd have to pee in my own bed, just tear up my couch,
What would you be changing?
tear up my doors.
So the only thing you're doing different is dressing like your dog.
Yeah, right. I guess
You guys did this once. You did it for Halloween. You and your
Oh,
wife.
yeah,
yeah.
They dressed as Colin's
sister.
sister Courtney and her dog Jake.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see that
That
coming.
was pretty funny.
You guys did really good that year. Lindsay's commenting in here.
The tortilla slap.
Oh, the tortilla. We haven't done that one in the past.
That
4
one is
years.
funny.
Yeah.
I
putting
really
water
like
in your mouth.
the tape measure one, or the guy's like he measures it and then puts it up to his nose. He's like and drops it,
And it hits the guy in the nuts next
Right.
to him.
and he's
It's like, here, hold this. Let's see if we can stretch it out. And you just drop it. Swings down, hits him between the legs. Kelly says, silent disco. And guess the song.
She also said Josh would have to eat other pets' poop.
And my own for the dog challenge. Yeah, our dog is gross. She hadn't done it in so long, and we took her to my mom's. And as soon as she goes out and poops in the yard, she turns around and eats it. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Rosemary said the red rum
Red
red
rum,
rum with kindness challenge.
red rum with kindness challenge.
Kill him with kindness.
Oh, got it.
And then-
You're above our pay grade. We don't understand your stuff. Water bottle fan challenge. Oh, where you tie the water bottle to a fan.
Oh, yeah.
And it swings around with
and you're
blind-
blindfolded.
Yeah.
I like
so
Kelly's. Kelly did the silent disco, but guessed the song.
Oh, so you would have headphones on, dancing to it, and they have to guess the that would be
That
a
would
good
be
challenge.
really hard.
The pod bless. Wait, what if we did it to Christian songs, like worship songs?
The whole time. The whole time you're just.
It's a big house with lots and lots of rooms. That could be a good one. I think we could really tailor this to pod bless challenging you.
Kermit the Frog here.
This one's about Jesus getting crucified. Colin, you're Jesus. Get on the
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to act this out.
So here's another one we could try to use. The pod bless. I got to put pod bless in front of all of it. TM trademark pending. The sibling sync test. Siblings stand back to back and try to answer questions about each other's preferences at the same time. Which I think that was kind of a viral one there for a while.
Yeah.
We could do it. We could church it up. Let's put the Jesus juke on it.
Well, they always did it with like twins.
Church it up.
They do it with like twins and then have the
Oh.
wall in between them.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, pick a number. And they'd
Yeah.
each hold up like the exact same number.
Oh yeah, that's what they would do. 3 2s and yeah, to see if they get it right. Which, by the way, jumping into another subject here. I know we're on this topic, but have you seen this stuff about telekinesis
Yes.
with kids with
Telepathy.
telepathy with kids with
Not
autism?
nonverbal autism.
Yes. So
You need
they
to
did a
listen
big.
to it.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe we
crazy.
could jump into this. Let's just get into it. But like, this has been a thing that's been popping up with like Joe Rogan and all these different
Yeah.
ones.
Ninja-
Don't discredit it because I said that.
Ninjas are butterflies.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were talking about it. Nab, hey, get up with us on this one. But yeah, they were showing how they did studies of nonverbal autistic kids and their parents, and they would blindfold the autistic kid, have 5 crayons laying out, and then the mom would sit there and look at what color, put it down. Kid takes the blindfold off, red, and like every time got it right.
Like 95%.
They would put them in separate rooms, like they do it with videos now. But they did an actual study with the government to show that like there is this weird connection with nonverbal.
I think it was like
autism.
Stanford
Yeah.
University did the study on it.
Yeah,
and it
that's-
was like literally like the end conclusion was like 95%.
Yeah.
It was
So-
insane.
The Snow Angel challenge.
Is that where? Oh, that's the one where you get down to your underwear and run out and jump in the snow and do a snow angel.
Oh, I thought that was primarily for girls.
Yeah, I mean it would be pretty fun. It is supposed to snow this week.
Oh.
But yeah, that was a crazy thing to off side note there though. That's
Yeah.
we should try that.
I just started listening to them.
I wonder
It's
if
a
we have a
10-part
connection
podcast.
that well. That should be a fun video just to make after the show, like where we sit down and see, like, blue.
Ours is like food.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get it every time.
So like we'll have the chips out and the pistachios and
He
the
eats
turkey.
something, and then I take the blindfold off, and I'm like, beef jerky. Like, you can't kiss him. I'm like, no, sorry, tasted it. What was Kelly saying?
The
The snow
Angel,
challenge.
yeah.
Yeah. That was the song she was thinking. Get it out of my head. The big house. All of Josh's hometown did.
The Snow Angel.
Oh yeah, they did do that when it was going viral last Christmas. I think it was like everybody was posting a video of jumping out and I challenge so and so, and
So there's all like 60 of them. 60 videos.
It's 600. That's what the sign says. There's
That's
more
what the
people
sign
now,
says.
but they don't count because they all are
Move-ins.
drug addicts. So
No, never mind.
they came from out of town and joined in with the rest. So yeah. So we got to come up with a viral challenge. Appreciate the guys that are commenting in, and hopefully we find something. I think we got something with the sibling, or we wouldn't say sibling. I guess we would say co-host.
We got a few good ideas.
The Pod Bless co-host sync.
The
challenge.
disco party.
The
with-
disco
but
party
with
could be
Christian
good.
songs.
There you
yeah,
go.
Yeah.
We should write. Can you write this down, Noah? He's too busy TikToking.
How's your hand? Is it okay to write something?
It reminds me of the the Geico commercial when they're doing the phone. He's like, got a cramp. Got a cramp. I knew it. I was
So,
working
yeah,
too hard.
Silent Disco Church Edition. That could be our next viral thing. Maybe that's what we'll get on Ninjas or Butterflies. They're like, have you seen these guys doing this challenge? Yeah. So this could work out for us. That and what was the other one? Meat and poop. No, I'm not doing that one.
Let's do it. Come on. Come on.
it.
Fake poop.
For the show.
You eat poop, I'll pee on my bed.
Oh look, I found poop. Oh, it's a beef jerky stick.
1,000 likes.
1,000 likes.
1,000 likes. Josh will eat other dogs' poop.
We'd have to be humans because we're all pretending to be dogs. Anyway. But yeah, so thanks for commenting in on that. If you have something later when you're watching this later, make sure to write us in at Facebook or at TikTok, or you could message us on any of the platforms. So let us know what you think would be a good viral challenge for us to get connected with.
We've got a couple more.
Some have popped in here, but it's Randy and Matt. We better be careful.
Yeah, I'll read it. First to burp after a liquid death chug.
So I'm guessing
that
the
would be-
sparkling
Yeah,
liquid
yeah.
death.
Yeah, you would have to get the sparkling.
And then Matt said, make a pod blast dance.
Oh, viral dance. I don't know what we'd have to do. Do a cross. What would it have to be? We'd have to make it relative to something that we do all the time. Sound clip that, she said. Okay. Do you have a segment you think you come up with?
Yeah.
All right. You can play Brett's music.
Play my
please?
music.
Story time with Brett.
Since it's your turn to talk, I'm gonna
Well, I think this is, and you're going to get it all over Joe's table.
They won't.
He's not here to yell at you.
He's not even watching tonight. Oh, I didn't know you guys were doing it at 9.
So we've all dated a little bit, I'd say.
Not us. We weren't going to tell anybody.
We've all dated each other.
It's weird, Brett.
Camping
We're
trips
family. We weren't supposed to bring this up.
Camping trips don't count as dates.
Why do you think Josh married into the family?
Mm-hmm. So he could be in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what is some... What are you laughing
Over
at?
giggling.
I'm laughing at
He's watching a funny TikTok. He's not even listening.
What is some worst dating advice you've either given, you've gotten yourself, or you've heard like other people?
I could give some that was given to me. That's a real fun story.
I think I know that story.
Probably so. I don't know if I should talk about it on the show.
I don't think you
But
should.
Joey's not here. If you're out there listening, what's some of the advice that you have given to someone else or have been given that was probably bad advice in a dating situation? You got one offhand, or you want us
Yeah.
to go?
So I knew that this girl was in a relationship with another guy.
Aw.
And the worst advice, I've actually gotten some good advice. This is a catch-22. And this was right before I met Sarah, but the worst, yeah,
No.
the worst advice I had gotten was to move up there for this girl that was in a relationship with another guy. She lived in Indiana.
Oh,
And
Gary, Indiana, Gary.
no,
Oh.
it was Indianapolis, close to it.
You're giving too much information.
Yeah. So
Anyway, she was going to move up there with him.
not me.
Oh,
This was advice given to me was just move up there.
Kelly's got some funny pickup lines.
We can play that game too. Not opposed to that game.
Especially
Yeah.
from
So
Kelly.
so go up, move up there to try to be with a not married,
date.
date
A girl
girl
that's
that was
in a
a boy-
relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking back on that, that was not
So
good
somebody
advice.
gave you that advice, though?
Yeah.
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 Was it
Who
a
was
trusted
it?
person?
Who was it?
Not. Yeah. We're not talking about that. But I've also gotten some good advice too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've
Don't
had,
do this.
I've had similar advice that way. My funniest one that I talked about with my therapist is really funny. But no, when I was in Bible college, there was a girl. There was a girl I really liked at Bible college, and I was really up in the air and wishy-washy about if I should date her. And I was like, should I date her? Because they had all those rules and stuff at school. And I was just like, I don't know if I should do it. I'm a little scared. I don't know. And my pastor at the time, I was just like, what do you think? He was my like spiritual guy. And I was like, what do you think I should do? And I think he just got annoyed with me asking so much because he was like, just go for it and tell God if it wasn't right to fix it later. And I was like, okay. And so I dated her, and then God took her away. and it was really messy. But the funnier part was,
What do you mean? Hold on.
no, he didn't kill her.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
No, God
I've never
later
heard
on-
this one.
God later on was like, no, don't date her. And I was like, oh, okay, but it was messy, breakup and stuff. So, but it was funny because I was like, man, he gave me that advice. And then I get a call that was like, oh, hey, he quit preaching at the church and he's divorcing his wife. And I'm like, oh, probably should have took that advice. It was really rough.
That's the advice you returned in favor.
Like, I should call him and give him advice. But yeah, that was one of the times I got bad advice, I think. But I did grow from it. Kelly's commenting a lot tonight.
Do you want me to read those?
I don't know. Go ahead if you want to.
She said the funny pickup lines were, "You look like my future ex-wife." I can't believe you said that.
No, she had that said to her on her bachelorette party. Her and Cynthia went to Vegas to go see the shows.
Yeah.
And some dude walked up to her. It's like, you look like my future ex-wife. And one guy was like, oh, hey, you're not married yet. Like they were hitting on her like that. And luckily I was super insecure. And she told me later. I was like, that's really funny.
That's hilarious.
And she's like, "But don't worry, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas."
You're never allowed leaving the state.
Rosemary, go to a Bible college to meet a spouse. We call that the MRS degree. That's what girls used to come to the Bible college
MRS.
for, to get their MRS.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Something. I'm not reading that one.
yeah, we're not reading that one, Kelly. Good try. So, but yeah, that was my fun advice. You got any advice that was given to you about dating, Colin? You've been dating the same person,
I was gonna
married to
say.
the same person.
No,
since
so
sophomore
like
year.
mine would be the worst advice I've ever heard was like people in the military.
Oh, I
Like,
can imagine.
like, oh my gosh, because that's
You gotta bang, bang, bang the drum.
pretty much. I'm
Just gonna
probably
work your way through.
I was
man.
gonna
You're
say.
just find the one.
things that-
yeah. No, it's mainly what it was.
I'm sure
It's like,
anyone
just try to move on. Just get done with it and go to the next.
go run through a bunch of them. You'll find the one that sticks. Yeah, that seems to be a common reoccurrence with military
Yeah.
folks. I've known a few to come out unscathed, but
Yeah.
yeah, you
Like,
guys have been holding strong.
Yeah.
All those daddy issues you got.
It helps.
Courtney appreciates them.
What about you, Noah? Dating
Any
advice.
bad dating advice? Oh, I guess just advice.
The best advice I've gotten is from the worst people.
Yeah,
That's usually how it works because they do some pretty
gnarly stuff.
Yeah.
They've learned, as
Yeah.
we say.
Like
Yeah.
my buddy Tony. Not the best.
I don't think so.
I was gonna say,
He's not the best.
are you in a relationship right now?
That's why I'm not.
Ah,
'Cause
I
of
see what you're saying.
Because of Tony. That's why he's not in a relationship.
Oh, hi, house. What's up, Drew?
He's just jealous.
I know Drew's just jealous. He's
What
got
was the thing about family and dating?
Hey,
Wow.
can you guys talk about that again? How do I
Bring
get
that
into
up
that?
again?
You skipped over to the live part. I missed it. So good or bad advice? I don't know. There was some good advice through the years too. I think. Let's see. I gave out some bad advice once I went through heartbreak and stuff. There was a couple times that like younger guys that were like little brothers to me. They'd be like, "What do you? I don't know what I should do. What do you think I should do?" And I was like, "Man, screw it. Just go, go do whatever you feel like doing." Like, just gave horrible advice. But,
Yeah.
you know. I think heartbreak's a good thing to have some from time to time.
Everybody needs it to stay level.
Yeah.
Because if you don't ever have heartache, like you don't know how to handle it when you get into it in marriage.
Right.
Like, you
Right.
don't know how to handle.
right.
Well, if you've never had your heart broken, the smallest thing in your marriage is
Seems
gonna
like it'd
br-
be a
is
bigger
gonna
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Destroys
that's true. That's just kind of what I.
It makes
kind of
sense
what
to
I
me.
think. Yeah.
We'll stamp that of approval for Pod Blends.
Yeah.
You ever had your heart broke? Don't talk to us. Now what's going on, Adam? Good to see you commenting in there,
Adam,
brother.
what's going on?
I'm sitting here just trying to TikTok out some.
What
Yeah,
have
right.
you ever heard, or we'll go with Kelly's? Have you ever heard or used pickup
I
lines
have
like that?
never ever.
Me either. I've never
No.
done any kind of pickup line. I have no game. Though. That's
I don't think I ever used a good pickup line. Kelly could tell you all the horrible
I was gonna
ones
say,
I
of all the
tried.
people here, it would be you.
Right?
I could see you using.
I had a bunch of fake ones I never actually. No,
Right.
I did. There was one time.
and you got your sister. Congratulations.
No, that one was because of all the family pushing us. That was an embarrassing one of like all of the water was froze off at the house.
Yeah.
So she brought milk jugs to fill up with water at a church party at our pastor's house, And so she was like, "Can I fill up my jugs here before I go home so we have water to pour into the toilet and stuff?" And I was like, "Here, I'll help you carry them." They're like, "Oh yeah, Josh, handle her jugs." And I was like, "That's embarrassing."
That was the pastor yelling that.
Yeah, no, it was Carson.
Close enough.
Oh goodness, Cal, you're really
I know,
you're really on one. You
she's
must have
on a
got
hot take
You
tonight.
got the kids to bed fast, or she's at your mom's house and your mom's watching the kids.
Lisa's telling her what to type.
Yeah, it's Mama has Kelly's phone.
But what was okay? There was a girl one time I didn't go out with, but it was the best pickup line I had ever done. Like, because I was super nervous, but I did it anyway. Girl was working at Pizza Hut, and I went in. Me and my roommate at the time, we went to go pick up Pizza Hut across in West Virginia because we didn't have a Pizza Hut in the Eastern Kentucky part. So we get over there, we get the pizza, and I'm like, "She's really cute," the girl behind the register or whatever. And I was just like, "Hey, how's it going?" And we're all just being stupid, like, you know. And so she ends up giving me the pizza, giving me the thing. And in hindsight, I walk out to the car. I was like, I should have asked for her number because, like, I'm stupid and I didn't think of anything cool until now. So we get in the car. Derek, at the time, my roommate, I was like, "Dude, I think I'm going to go ask for her number." And he's like, "Do it, man. Yeah, do it." Because we're all a bunch of chickens and we weren't going to do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I get the receipt and I go back inside. And she's like, "Oh, is something wrong?" I was like, "Yeah, you forgot something on here. You forgot to write your number on here." And she was like, "What? That's okay." And she just wrote her phone number down. I was like, "All right, I'll give you a text later. Thanks." And just walked out. I was like, whew, it made me super nervous. And it seems really lame, but I was really proud of that moment, even though it was after the fact. Turns out she was super crazy and we never went out on one date.
That's the best.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Andrew Ross, I think it was Andrew, was with me one time.
I can't we're using first and last name.
No, it's all right. He's fine with it. It's
Yeah.
not that bad of a story.
He had his own podcast for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
he
Backlogs.
doxing. No, he was with me in the truck, and we were picking up Arby's one time,
Oh.
and I think I might have told this story on here, but there was a girl that I thought was attractive at the drive-thru of Arby's,
Yeah.
Oh.
and I kind of did the same thing with the receipt, and I was like, "Hey, write your number on this," but I wasn't going to do it. And he's
From
like,
the back seat.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
No, I was driving.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "Yeah, just do it." So I did it, and it was not a good.
Did not go well.
She was like, no.
No. She gave me her number.
It was the wrong number.
No. We actually went out,
Oh.
Oh.
but it was just like it was your typical Arby's date. Like the
Oh, yeah. So you took her to the restaurant she worked at?
yeah.
I'll meet you after your shift.
Hey,
I'll
what
get
kind of
you
discount?
deal?
I'll get you a
That's
5
the
for $5.
that's the only reason you were interested.
It's the only reason she worked there, to get the discounts.
She's giving me free beef and cheddars.
Nice.
I don't know about you guys, but all the McDonald's workers has been hot lately just for that that discount.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I took her to a
He's wanting to date
bonfire thing.
McDonald's girls because they get a discount. That's what he's saying.
I took her to a bonfire thing, and it was not.
Didn't go
Fun.
well.
Not fun.
Yeah.
That's neat. I did have one time I was driving a church bus, and the teens on the bus. I was
Go
just
round and
I was in my
round.
mid-20s.
I was thinking that.
No, but we went through a drive-through. It was a place we called Dirty Mary's, which is actually Dairy Drive-In. But we were going through, and I was getting everybody ice cream or something like that. And I'm up front, and it's got tinted windows. And this little kid, Spanky, we called him, he was sitting in the back seat. And there was some girls from the high school sitting outside because they had, like, picnic tables outside. So they're sitting there waiting on their food. And then Spanky leans up over my shoulder. They can't see him and starts whistling, going, "Hey, baby." And as I'm pulling forward, I look over, and I'm like, I'm an old man. I am so sorry. That was one of the kids. And I got really embarrassed and just drove off into moving traffic. Yeah, that was a bad one.
And you wrecked. And
Because I was just like, this is not cool. Thanks for doing that to me. What do we got coming in here on the comments?
Kelly says, "Girl, are you tired because you've been running through my dreams all night?"
Oh,
Yeah.
she's looking stuff up on Google now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Showing your age.
You got a mirror in your pants? Because I can see myself in them. No, seriously, let me try them on.
What size are you?
Because I bet I could squeeze into those. Yeah, I never was a big pickup. I used to have a bunch of goofy and funny ones, but I've not.
Speaking of the church camp driving, we have some good stories about church camp driving, don't we, Brett?
Yes.
So my dad used to drive the church bus,
Crazy all in itself.
and Dad was well known for falling asleep
At the wheel.
at the wheel,
I feel like I remember
which
this
is
a little bit.
always a really good, good pick of the church
when you're hauling
to
a bunch
pick
of
the guy
children.
that falls asleep at the wheel, and then it has like 20 kids' lives in his hands.
like Joey with his
But
narcolepsy.
no, do you remember when we were driving through the small town right before Mount Hope?
We were all sleeping though,
We were all asleep, and
including his dad.
we heard
Man, I
we
just had
woke
the
up.
craziest dream.
We woke
Aren't you
up.
driving?
We woke up and he had hit a sign,
Oh,
one of the
man.
barricade signs
Yeah.
on a street. They were having a parade that day, and he straight up drove through and
That's
hit the
country
barricade.
roads.
Yeah,
It was
Drove through the
like
barricade.
Moorhead or something, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
I was gonna say it was right outside.
That's
it was
hilarious.
hilarious though. We were crying. Courtney was like, "I'll drive. I'll drive the rest of the way."
You can't because the insurance. Get out of the
Yeah.
driver's seat.
Yeah,
Oh.
we were me, you, and Courtney were all sleeping in because the bus was empty, the van.
Yeah.
So we each had our own row, and it's like an hour and a half.
Because
Drive.
we were going down to pick up kids. I think, weren't we?
Zach commenting
Yes.
in saying Brett looks 12 years younger without his beard. You should pull your hat off and make him look older again. There you go. Does that help? Get any French fried taters?
I've seen a
Aw.
picture of my truck in a ditch at camp on a couple.
Oh yeah, Matt borrowed Mike's truck and took it to camp and
Yeah.
he crashed it into the ditch. And,
Yeah.
like, the back tire was like 4 foot off the ground.
I remember that.
While Mike was deployed.
Deployed. Yeah, it was like his new truck. It was their new truck.
He bought it with his sign-on
Yeah.
bonus. I remember that. Yeah. What was
Sorry
it?
about
Your
that.
brother broke my windshield on my truck
Yeah,
at
a
the campground.
lot of vehicle damage happened.
We drove around with knee-high bottles and L8 bottles, smashing them into signs.
Yeah.
And his brother was in the back of the truck and missed like 5 signs. And I was like, Kyle, hit this sign. I stopped in the road. And he smashes it. A chunk of the glass comes over, chips my windshield, and a crack goes all the way. I was like, "Dang it,
We're done. We're done.
I deserve that. Let's go."
That was a good. That was a good truck.
Yeah, it was a good truck. It broke in half. It got so old that the body rusted in half in the cab and the bed.
That's the old. It was an old Toyota,
Just a
wasn't it?
Toyota pickup. It
Yeah.
didn't even have a name. It was back before that.
Do you remember when we were driving home from the radio station and your dad got pulled over because they thought he was drunk?
They thought he was drunk, but he had like
He was just falling asleep.
yeah, he was just asleep.
And then the guy was going to make him do a field sobriety test, and he's like, "I'm going to fail this because I have neuropathy."
Yeah, he has neuropathy.
In hindsight, I don't know.
That was fun. Going to the Indiana for the radio station.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That's some wild stories.
Yeah. So dad was volunteering at this radio station up in Indiana, right in Lawrenceburg.
Yeah.
Eagle 99.3
Ooh.
was his station.
He was actually on the radio.
Yeah. And he came up with this great idea to download. I think he was getting them from like LimeWire or something.
It's kind of the sound bite.
Sound
Yeah,
bites
yeah.
from different movies, and he
Doing what we
played
do.
so many inappropriate ones over the radio, like over the broadcast.
Luckily, he was on like late.
Nobody
Yeah,
heard it.
yeah.
except
And so
for you.
nobody, but it was hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah, he'd be playing like Full Metal Jacket stuff on the radio.
Yeah, yeah.
You should show Zach your necklace. He didn't get to catch that at the beginning of the show. He was saying, "How about them?
I'm sure it says
How about them Irish?" Yeah. Look at that, Zach. He's got a 3D printed necklace. Whoa, that came in real good. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, Brett was very happy tonight, and I was happy that the game was over before the show because he
Yeah.
wouldn't have been here.
I would not have been here.
Oh.
The other funny story from Lawrenceburg is when they had like their town square party or whatever, and he was on the radio again, and we were down there like getting like a pizza or something
Yeah.
and we weren't in the actual studio at this time, but everybody in Lawrenceburg knew where the radio station was.
And there was like a giant. It was like at the corner of a street, and there was this giant glass window.
yes,
Yeah,
so
and he
like
was
out
sitting
front.
there.
you
Right.
could see, yeah. And he said this girl comes up and she just drops her pants and puts her butt cheeks right on the, on the glass
While Dad's
window.
on air.
Nice.
But yeah.
And it's never the ones you want to do it, you know?
Kelly, and that's accurate as well.
Kelly
Sometimes
said-
he fell asleep on air.
Yeah, be on the radio and just take a nap.
Yeah, he was definitely narcoleptic.
Yeah, could have been. He's just a sleepy old dad. Oh, he said
Yeah.
that's fire.
Yeah.
Nice.
But-
Oh, man.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. More like Notre Dame, Kelly says. They won, Kelly.
No, she can't say that. She graduated from Louisville
I was gonna
and
say.
UK,
and UK.
and doesn't keep up with any
No.
sports unless they're winning.
Well, and she likes Louisville more than she likes UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who does that?
She's an outlier.
Who does that?
Or sorry, she's a liar.
She's a flat out liar.
You got that Pod Bless segment pulled up, Colin?
Yeah, I can pull it
Let's try that
right back
out.
up.
Pod bless your heart.
All right. So, bizarre hair licking incident at Arbor Place Mall.
Did you not hear this one?
I heard something. I was over there editing stuff. so I
You need to
didn't
play the
catch it.
video.
Should I?
Well, I don't know. Can we see it?
We can't see it, but it's really funny. It's worth the listen.
It's worth a listen.
Should I read it or should I play it?
Well, it's not going to go through the thing, I don't guess.
Okay, I'll just
Go
read
ahead
it.
and read it. Yeah.
All right.
It's good. We'll try to do it at the after we go through the segment.
Devin Davis has bonded out of the Douglas County Jail on conditions that he does not return to Arbor Place Mall or approach his alleged victims.
Listen, we'll let you out.
The 35-year-old has been charged with simple battery after
Wait, how old are you now?
33.
Oh, 33. You're getting there, though.
after allegedly licking and sucking the hair of an 18-year-old woman he did not know.
Huh. What? How did she? That? Okay, keep reading because I got questions.
Now you sound like Joey.
Yeah, wait a minute.
All right, in parentheses, that's weird.
In parentheses,
Said
it says
shopper Dan Shower.
they interview him.
that- Oh,
yeah,
good.
they interviewed him. I don't know anybody that licks hair.
Yeah.
Douglas County's Arbor Place Mall is one of the largest shopping destinations in West Georgia and still attracts shoppers regionally, including the Shower family from Alabama. This is what they had to say, I guess. I can tell you, I would keep my distance from him and keep my wife and kids from him, he says. Local shopper Joyce Taylor calls the incident gross. These are all just...
Yeah, people saying,
Yeah,
this is
people...
weird.
Yeah.
I just want to know the details of how he got to that point. Like, were they in line?
Well, how
and
do
he
you
just reaches
how
up
do you
and
suck
licks her
hair?
I mean, it's light and fluffy. Just like if you have long hair, I could suck
Oh.
my beard up back.
I really do need to play the video
Yeah, because the guy talks about it.
because like that's it.
You can put it up to the mic. Just
Yeah.
put the
Put it
base
up,
of your
yeah.
phone up to the mic. Yeah, we'll listen to that.
No, let me know what it sounds like.
Yeah, you got the headphones on.
By an assault. Police say the suspect licked her. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart is live in Douglas County at Arbor Place Mall. Kevin, this is disturbing.
Yeah, allegedly licked and sucked this young woman's hair. It happened here at Arbor Place Mall around this time of day, after 3 p.m.
That's weird. I don't know. I don't know of anybody that licks hair.
But that is exactly
That's
what
weird.
Douglasville
I don't know
police
anybody.
allege this man did. 35-year-old Devon Davis at Arbor Place Mall Tuesday afternoon.
That person shouldn't be around other people.
Douglas County's Arbor Place Mall is one of the larger shopping destinations in West Georgia, attracting people
Hearing the
regionally,
voices really makes it
including
put
the
it
Shower
together.
family from Alabama.
But I can tell you, I would keep my distance from him.
Keep my hair up for sure.
Please tell
I'm
us
gonna shave my head.
I'm gonna start wearing a hat.
a stranger touched her
I'm
shoulder
gonna shave my back
and
hair.
began licking and sucking her hair.
So he just touched her shoulder and started.
Just reaching in. And,
Excuse me.
hey, what is that fragrance you have on?
All right,
Okay, that's good.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious.
How many people? Did it say how many people he got a hold of?
It was just the one.
just the one. So
But
he-
I'm
he
sure-
just-
I'm
so
sure
he
it
was
was
just-
enough.
He was just brave and went up and was just like, "Hey, what is that on your shoulder?"
I'm sure if nobody said anything, he would have done it to multiple
I'm
people.
sure, yeah. If the first person didn't catch him, see, I thought he was being sneaky and possibly like you're standing in line for something and you just kind of reach up and put it back down, you know. But I mean, if you're gonna lick and suck on somebody's hair from their head, you're probably not gonna be very discreet.
No.
It would be hard to be. Hey, viral challenge.
We got it.
Video yourself licking someone's hair without them catching you. See how many you can get up to.
And no, his name wasn't Colin McCauley.
That's
Kelly.
what Kelly commented in. We had a bunch of comments. Just going to throw it out there.
Matt didn't diminish the sales price of the truck.
Oh, when he wrecked the truck at the campground. Chris Jackson coming in, new year, new pod bless. Yep, that's true, Chris. Thanks for commenting in with us.
Randy agreed with Matt's.
I diminished the price when I sold it. Yeah.
That is true, Zach.
What'd he say?
Yeah.
Zach said, I don't even like a single
agree.
strand getting in my mouth,
Let alone
like a
Oh, yeah.
handful.
I'll get a beard hair or mustache hair from time to time back in the back of my tongue, and I have to get it out. I think the kid said that the other day when I was like, I got a hair in my mouth. I'm like, take water, swish it around, spit it out. Hopefully you'll just not notice anymore. So who do you bless in this situation?
I would say the girl because that's
Well,
that's kind of horrifying.
well, the concept of blessing is bless their heart because they're so stupid usually.
Yeah.
So technically,
The
whatever
guy,
the-
Why doesn't he just
guy.
go get a wig?
if he's into hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
because you can get them made from real hair.
Yeah.
I think it's the excitement of the person being there, being disgusted.
It's
Right.
the adrenaline rush
The
of
adrenaline of
Right.
almost vomiting from you licking my hair.
All I know is whatever shampoo she was wearing, she needs sponsored.
Right. Right. Dove.
that.
Whatever.
Dove. They lick
Lindsay,
my
that was
hair.
backwards. I did that to mom. Did that thinking it was mom's hand at church.
Oh, Lindsay. Oh, you licked someone's hand?
Yeah, we were
I
all.
remember that story.
Yeah, we were all. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Okay, I don't need to tell it.
It was Lindsay's boyfriend's hand?
No, it was somebody else. It was somebody else's.
But you thought it was your mom and you were just going to be goofing on her?
Yeah, she like so I felt the hand here, and I knew my mom was
Yeah.
on that side, and I thought it was her, and then I just went,
Lick?
and she saw it, and I looked back, and I was laughing. She's like,
Not me.
Did he ever say anything?
"No,
Oh, it was a guy. And he was just like,
Yeah.
hey, buddy.
I'll tell you who it was after."
That's fine. That's funny, though. He starts patting you on the other shoulder.
Just reaching his finger.
He puts his chin right here.
But no, in the classicness of blessing someone's heart, I think we do have to bless the guy who did lick hair because he's an idiot. That's weird. I don't know. What was his name? Did it give his name? Because they released him if he promised not to go back to the mall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he had a $2,000 bond.
Which, I mean, you can get those squared away pretty easy.
Right.
Yeah, it's 10%.
Yeah,
It's
it should
he had to
have
pay
been more.
I know.
$200 to get out.
Yeah.
You have to pay 10% of a bond. It's,
Yeah.
it's $200.
His name is Devon Davis.
Devon Davis. So, Devon Davis, it was licking and sucking on people's hair at the mall.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
That's weird.
Congratulations.
Is
bud.
it
That's
weird, but is it jail? No. Is it jail weird?
Is it
Is
really
it
that
jail
bad?
weird? I don't know. I mean, if I went to jail for that, I would be like, I killed a man.
What'd you do?
What are you in here for?
I looked and sucked somebody's.
Sexual assault? I don't know.
Is it?
I mean, I think it's just regular assault.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't think it's sexual
I mean,
assault.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it has to be a kink of some sort, but I don't know that that's technically what it would be. Google it.
Yeah. It's worth a
Is it
give.
sexual assault to lick someone's hair?
They're gonna be coming knocking on Noah's door, be like,
Use Joey's computer
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
church here.
I think. What do you think, Randy?
Yeah. What's your assumption on that, Randy?
I'm not sure that it's jail worthy.
I think it's
It's
viral-
weird.
I think it's viral sensation worthy. God bless.
He's
these
gonna
guys.
sue us.
It's definite.
for $200 bond.
Is it bad if I want to call the national hotline and ask?
Oh, is there a national sexual assault hotline?
24/7?
If someone licked my hair without my consent, is that bad?
They're gonna be like, who was
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Was
Brett. It was Brett.
Was it Devontae Davis?
Again. Dang it, Devontae.
He's back out.
We knew we shouldn't have let him out.
It's
on time.
definitely weird. Like, I'm not arguing the fact that it's weird, but I don't know that it's jail.
It's jail wild.
Definitely jail.
I could. Yeah.
There's only one way to find out, Noah. You don't have kids.
Yeah. You got
Tomorrow-
nothing to lose.
Next time you're on the
Florence Mall.
slopes.
Florence Mall tomorrow.
It literally just says help is available. It doesn't give me an AI answer.
Oh, an AI answer. Yeah, AIs. They're gonna be like, oh,
Perfect North employee.
this guy's on a list. Oh,
I didn't say you.
I did.
Oh.
I've got
Just kidding, I
jerky
didn't.
stuck in my teeth now.
Nobody watches this show.
We got a bunch of comments coming in.
Our friends.
Yeah, that's true. But my wife.
My wife.
I don't know. I'm sticking to my. I don't know that it's Joe. It's weird for sure.
Kelly said, "Wow, she's awake still. This is wild."
Maybe Devontae started. That's okay.
Oh, could have started off licking his mom's hand, and that's why
Yeah.
I was like, I just
Okay,
We
but-
smell like my
we
mom.
really skimmed past that it's weird you would lick your mom's hand.
You're throwing a lot of shade on Devontae.
I tell you what is found next week's podcast.
Well, good. Write
Good.
it down.
I
Write
was
it on
gonna
a
say,
notepad.
send it to us.
Is it weird though? It's more funny than it is weird.
Yeah.
We're at church and you think it's somebody else.
Yeah.
That's just fun.
It used to be a fighting tactic when my brother would be beating me up. It was just like, yeah, I'll lick your hand. You do it. I wanna and he would like smack me back in the face. With
Do you
his
remember
weapon.
how funny church farts were?
That could be a segment.
That should be yeah.
Oh, man.
It's too expensive. That's what Noah says, Lindsay.
Telling Noah
Guy got hit in the face
to get us
with a ball,
discounts.
chased the person down and started licking their face.
Well,
Not weird.
No, yeah,
It's revenge.
different. Yeah.
Sexual assault.
Yeah. What was it you used to do as a big brother? Like spit and like
Dangle
dangle
it.
it over top of your sibling?
I
Yeah.
do
No.
this with my kids.
Kyle used to just do this for 8 minutes on my forehead.
Just
would
hold you
sit on
down?
me or hold me down
It
and
was
just
like before water torture. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, I could have done this with water.
oh, I
He
hated
used his
it.
finger torture. Yeah, farting in church is fun. Farting in church. I love those videos now where they're like at Catholic church because they got the wooden pews usually. And it's just
They're my favorite, and everybody like you hear everybody go like, or
I think it was Shane Gillis talking about like Catholic school and stuff like that and saying
Yeah.
how like, oh, church farts are the best.
they are. It was like I remember crying laughing in church
Yeah.
because like your mom would fart or my dad would fart in the pew, and you knew it was them because it reeked. Like it was terrible.
We had a pastor yell at us for farting. Like we were a bunch of boys farting on the back row. He's like, boys, knock it off. We're like, it's like, sorry. His dad was the pastor though, so it felt right.
Randy said, "I'm throwing punches. Someone randomly tastes my beard."
I don't think he is. I don't think he is. If it's a girl,
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
I don't know. If his wife's there, he'll fight him.
Depends on how short your beard is. It's like me.
His is pretty long. Like,
You just
Depends on
lick
what the
somebody.
person looks like.
oh man. Well, it's been a good show.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, I started eating before I started to say that. Don't know. So you're not going to be here next week?
Probably not.
Okay. So we might have a show. We might not.
We could maybe do it early.
Yeah.
Depends on what's
Ooh,
going on.
I won't
No,
be able
Kelly's
to.
on service that week.
Oh, okay.
She
Never
starts
mind.
service
Then. I'm the only one. Well, it's a national day of mourning for President Carter dying, so I don't have to work.
On Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you're not even going to be at work.
Solo cast. Brett.
We'll find out if we're doing a podcast next week. It is going to
for my
be
OnlyFans.
the 200th episode, the next one we do. So we'll try to give you guys a heads up and have something special planned. I don't think we're going to do a hot chip challenge. Maybe we'll do, I don't know.
No chip challenge. We're not going to eat anything.
Just no chips. Oh, that's going to be hard.
You should play X-Lax Roulette.
Nope.
X-Lax were out. I did that at Bible college where we mixed it X-Lax into brownies and started giving out brownies and cookies to people. That was really funny.
I had never understood why you got kicked out of Bible
I
college.
don't know either. It wasn't my plan. I just went along with it. We convinced the chef to cook them for us. Like, hey, we mixed up the batter. Can you bake these? Like, oh yeah. And then we
You
ended
gave
up,
him one?
We ended up eating more of the brownies than we gave away.
You're like, here, thanks. Take one.
Some girl came up was like, "Oh my gosh, something at dinner really killed my stomach. I've had diarrhea like crazy." And we're like, yeah, that was pretty funny. We did eat more than everybody else though. It worked. If you're tuning in, we appreciate you being a part of the show with us, guys. Thanks for commenting in and being a guest with us. Make sure to tune in next time we're out. And like I said, it'll be the 200th episode. We'll try to have something fun planned. If you're out there watching, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to whatever platform you're with, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Make sure to share it with some friends. Make sure to subscribe or follow us if you can. hit a like on Facebook and stuff. But it helps us get out to more people. But appreciate you being a part of the show. This has been Pod Bless. Y'all have a wonderful week.
He's Josh.
I'm Joey.
I'm Brett.
and that's
And I'm Collins.
This is Pod Bless.
God
We've not done
bless.
this past few episodes. It might be.
Talking scripture free.
It's been a good time. Now I can eat chips.
They
and
got
not feel
funny
bad.
vibes, Christian tales with pride, keep you entertained on this whole